3.
So we're going to go through fast. We keep hearing about this story at Cumberland High School. They never had school for a couple of days, and I think today they're not too certain if it will happen. But I will quote the principal. He says, what I heard, this is about students and teachers having problems, and that's the principal's car with that hole in the back. He says, what I heard in the media is totally exaggerated, unfounded, and untruth for the most part. Of course, the child was reprimanded, but she was behaving disrespectfully, boisterously, and she used expletives when she was asked to do the correct thing. She pointed her hands in my face. When I realized she was not complying, I left for my office, and that was when I heard my car alarm and found that she had thrown a stone in the back window of my car. The teachers went on strike on Monday, and this follows a dispute between a female student and the principal. And it is reported that the principal hit the child with a ruler in an effort to discipline her. A young lady responded by using a big stone to break the back windscreen of the principal's car. Now that's what we heard, and then I just gave you the principal's response to that. The principal also told the media that he could not guarantee whether normality would return today, as the staff morale was very low. But apparently Cumberland, they don't have a perimeter fence, and people are coming into school and all kinds of stuff. So I suspect someone needs to jump in and fix all of that.
Yeah. All right, we do need a lot of disciplinary or some relationship building or some authority, rebuilding authority in our schools. But I have seen some very unruly children, and I can tell you the truth, Jamaica, I don't know how some teachers still stay in the classroom. From things I've seen, I know nothing about that situation, except I do know that from what I hear from my parents' day to my grandparents, things have changed, and there's no authority, there's no respect anymore for educators in certain schools and in certain positions. So we know it's rough, but we do need to work out the balance and bring some harmony between students and teachers. Also, property tax reductions are on their way. During yesterday's sitting of the House of Representatives, Finance Minister Audley Shaw announced that a reduction in property taxes will happen following much outcry, public outcry that is, to the new increases in the recently concluded budget presentation. The reduction will see a flat rate of $1,000 being kept on all properties with a value of up to $400,000, a move which is set to benefit over 10 or 100,000, is it? Small landholders, including small farmers. Above the flat rate, private landowners, if you didn't know, will pay between 0 to 5% and 0 to 9% of the land value, down from 0.8% and 1.3% of the land value. Commercial landowners will see an average increase of 58%, down from the 137% previously announced. Shaw says the reduction will either reduce or cause no change to property taxes of $448,860 of the 776,481 properties on roll. So there you go. Public outcry does work.
Yeah, and kudos to the minister. He listened and he readjusted.
But can I add $2.1 billion? Still, we'll need to find.
So it will go on somewhere else. The last one is President Obama in 8 years spent $97 million US on travel. Well, they say in this first year, Donald Trump will exceed that in the very first year.
Where's he going?
Well, he said just to go to him place in Florida, him gone 21 million for 6 trips. So Obama in 8 years spent 97 and Trump in 6 months gone 21. So them say before the year done, him reached about 100 million. But listen to this, folks. His wife, to protect his wife, cost between 127,000 US and 146,000 US per day.
Wow.
Just to protect her per day. And of course he has grandkids and he has kids and he has a huge family, and they all need Secret Service because you don't want somebody to grab a little grandchild and then hold him for ransom and stuff. So they have to follow them to school, they have to follow them to the plazas, they have to follow them anywhere. They're going to a little party, they have to be there. That's the price you pay. to be one of the most powerful men, or maybe the most powerful man in the world. Some people think that's Vladimir Putin, but some people think that's Donald Trump.
Controversial.
More than 100,000 US per day just for security. But
I
it's
guess
necessary.
he needs it.
It's
I'm sure
necessary.
some people would be after him, yeah?